All right, guys. I'm going to be sharing my screen now for you guys to follow me. So I'm going to be sharing my entire screen. So let me know if you can see my screen now. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, boss, I see your screen.
Oh yeah, no, thank you. So let me post this thing on my social. I think I said I'm going to post a link. So let me post a link before when I talk say I not post link. Okay, you can see my screen very clearly right now. It's very clear, right? All
Yes,
right.
boss, I can see.
Okay. So welcome guys, and I believe I'm not new to any of you here. So quickly, we are going to have a 30 minutes analysis on Bitcoin, okay, on the crypto market. But we are going to use Bitcoin as Bitcoin is the head of the crypto market. So we are going to be using Bitcoin as what we want to discuss right now. Why we are going to after that we are going to take a question and answer section for 30 minutes. Actually, this particular live class is it's supposed to be only for our premium members. Okay, but I just decided, okay, let's just allow um, people who are not also premium members to also join us. So that's why we are giving out the link for everyone to join. All right, so without no further delay, let's go right into what I want to share with you guys here. I've not even visited my chat since morning. Okay, I've not opened my chat this morning because I'm kind of busy. I went to gym, so from gym I went to a particular site, and from there I rushed home to come down to the office so that I can have this class with you guys. So let me just open my chat right now for today. End to home. Okay. So we are going to be analyzing the crypto markets. I believe all of us here we are all crypto traders. Sorry if you are a newbie. If you are a newbie and then you are just joining us for the first time, or you have never been into any live class before, some of my grammar might be a little bit hard for you, okay? But this particular live class is not for newbies. Like I said, this particular class is majorly and is for our premium members. But we are only extending it to more people just so you can join. All right. So now, if you want to analyze Bitcoin, one thing I always do first is that I always go to higher time frame to note the trend of the market. Can you guys still see my screen very clearly?
No, we cannot see what you share, sir.
So you can't see my screen. Can you see my
I can see
charts?
your.
No, we are seeing you, yes, but what you share, we can't see.
Can you see my charts?
Yes, I can see your chart.
Someone is
We are
saying
seeing the chart.
someone is saying yes, someone is saying no. So I'm confused.
Maybe it's your network now.
Okay,
No, me,
so
I'm not. What I'm saying
But
is,
I can see your chart.
We can see, but it's not
This
possible.
screen is clear.
It's your network. I can see your chart clearly from here.
okay, hold on, guys. 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 All right, thank you. I'm currently sharing my screen, so if you can't see it, okay, it's from your end. So what you should do, all right, is either you check your network. That's number one. You check your network, or you exit the group and then you join back. Okay, that's number one. Number two, if you are not seeing the chat very clearly, you might be seeing my face and the chat. So what you should do is that just remove my face and enlarge the chat so you can the chat can fill your screen, so you can also see it properly.
okay.
It's clear now.
Okay, all right. So it's clear now. All right. So if you have been following my analysis, if you have been following me on my status or our Telegram handle, okay. If you're not on our Telegram on our Telegram channel, I will advise you to go ahead and join. You can DM me for the link, okay. or I'm going to post the link right now on the chat box. I think that's better. So because I always drop analysis there. So if you have been following me for the past 3 weeks, then what I'll be explaining now should not be so strange to you. All right, and also to of course, I'm very sure it might not be strange to our opinion student because I do post what I think about the crypto, about the about the markets in our groups. Okay, let me quickly post the link now so you can join the channel if you are not there. For the sake of those who are not there, so don't need to come to my DM. Don't come to my DM to ask for the link again. Just get the link in the comment section because my DM is going to be flooded if you can. So I've pasted the link on the comment section. So you can click the link to join the Telegram channel directly. All right. So getting back to our charts, this is monthly time frame, and one thing I always do is that if I want to know the trend of the market, if I come to my chart, the first thing I usually look at is the market trend. Number one is market trend. So I will go to higher time frame. Someone is still making noise. Please mute yourself. Anybody I see not muting himself, I'm going to mute that person, and I won't be sorry for it because it's a simple instruction. Okay, I should have muted everybody, but I don't know where the settings is, and I'm not sure I'm ready to look for it right now because of our time. Okay, so I think we are good. So you won't disturb us or distract us. So if you could remember, I posted on my status and on the channel and on our premium groups that okay, there is a monthly resistance here that turns to a support. So I'm going to be putting an arrow to what I'm currently talking about. So as you can see, this is resistance here, but it has now turned to a support in this particular place. If you are the one that your mic is on, please mute yourself. If I go to this thing, I might remove you and use you as a scapegoat. So I won't be sorry for it. So let me remove that person. Sorry, Mr. Adejumo, so I'm moving from the call right now because you are disturbing us. Okay, so you can see that market bounced off from this particular weekly candle. I longed from here. So like I said, if you are following me, I longed from here, though I didn't give it to our signal channel members. And the reason why is because I was not so sure. Because the way market was coming down that last week, it was very, very crazy. Was it last week? No, last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks. Let me go to weekly time frame so you can see what I'm talking about. The way it came down, it was very, very crazy, and I was not sure it's going to hold. Okay. Last week, this was 29th of July. This one closes started 5th of August. So let me just say last week, the way it came down, it was very, very crazy, and I should say scary. And that was the reason why I didn't give that as a signal in our signal channel. But I entered personally because it's a personal risk. Okay, so I longed the market from here, and my simple reason is because I saw a resistance number one here, another one here, and it's a major one. Okay, if you are a student, this should not be strange to you. I always say something about major swings. Once you spot a major swing on your chart, you should always take note of it, because most times, please take notes. I will be using everything I'll be talking about will be based on probability and not certainty, because even though you are very sure of a particular thing, this is personal conviction and it's all about you. Market is all about probability. Nobody is 100% sure. Okay, not even the person you might be worshipping in crypto. The person can't be 100% sure. So I'm making use of probability, but the probability might be high and it might be low. So the probability of you of the market reacting to a swing is very, very, very high. Okay, so that is why most of the time when I see a swing, then I always love to trade it once the market condition is not too bad. Okay, it's not too bad. The one of last week was kind of very bad. Okay, that's why I didn't give a signal to our signal subscribers, but I learned personally. But the swing is what you should consider if you are a trader. Okay, so if you are a student, I believe you should have seen this, and then it should be what you should have considered a long Bitcoin. So I longed from this particular price. I now went down to my, like, of course you can't pick your entry from this particular time frame. This is weekly time frame, and you can't pick your entry from that particular time frame. You have to go down to lower time frame like M15. Okay, M15 is where I usually take my entry from. Majorly M15. Sometimes I use M5. Sometimes. So this was the place I longed. Yeah. So markets actually came to retest the swing. Then I longed right from here, but I didn't stay long in the market. I only made about 120% on 10x. Of course, it's a very good ROI. Okay, and the market now went as high as this price. But if you can see that I have an order here. Okay, let me do this one. I dropped the signal on our signal channel, but we lost the signal. We lost about 1.3%. If you have been following me, you should know that, okay, I'm not always ashamed of my loss. Every single person on this particular on trading actually loses. Okay, it's not possible for you to be a trader and be winning every time. It's not possible. It's very, 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 very difficult. Or let me say it's not possible. Let me use the word it's not possible, not difficult. It's not possible. Okay, you always have losing trades. All right, but this was my major point of interest. This particular part, because if you can see this is 4-hour time frame, and like I said earlier, I always love to higher time frame to spot my swings. I make use of mostly D1 time frame and 4-hour time frame. I make use of those two mostly. Okay, so this is D1 time frame now, and if you can check this, okay, if you can check this, you can see that there is also a mini resistance here. I'm going to point arrow to that place now. You can see that, and you can see this place. Okay, so this resistance and this is a resistance here, and this is a support here. And market is coming from this place. Of course, there will be some reaction of the market in this particular zone. There will surely be some reactions. All right, in this zone, let me just remove the arrow and mark that zone rectangularly. Let me know if you are still following me, guys. Just type in the comment section. No need to unmute yourself. I will check the comment section now. If you can hear me clearly and you can see my screen clearly, just type yes, I can see your screen clearly and I can hear you clearly. I will check the comment section now. We have a lot of people waiting. So we are about 80, we are about 90 on this call now. That's good. Okay. Yes, I can. Yes, okay. Thank you, Jude. Thank you, Abdullah. Thank you. You are following me very clearly. So thank you. So let's move on. We're about 90 on this group right now. That on this call. That's very, very good. Okay. Oh, people are still joining. Don't mind me. Oh, I don't always use Google Meet, so I should be accepting all of this team automatically. But I don't really use Google Meet. I use Zoom better. But my subscription has ended on Zoom, and this was a quick call, so that's why we're not using Zoom. Okay, so let me go. Let me continue. So you can see that this is another. I came down to D1 time frame. Those guys, market longed from this particular price, this zone from here. It's longed, and the next thing you should be looking at is that where is the market heading to? Where is this market going? Then it did what? It came to this particular point here. Should I call it resistance? Okay, yeah, resistance. It's a support turned to a resistance. Now let's take it from the back. This is a resistance. Market broke through it and then turned to a support. Market broke through that support again and then turned to resistance. So these things are basically simple arithmetics, like they are basically simple rules. Once market breaks a support, it might react at a resistance later. Once market breaks resistance, it might react as a support some other time. So it's a very simple arithmetic. There's no need to complicate anything. Market is all about, or let me say, 90% about support resistance, supply, and demand. There might not be there might be little stuffs under them, but this is what the market is majorly built on. And one thing you should take note is that you might not always see swings or supports every time you go to your charts. That is why it's not compulsory you trade every time. I'm going to kick out that person right now, that person that is disturbing us. I'm kicking you out right now, only if I did not see you. Ah, the person don't meet himself back. Okay, someone is up again. We are over 100 on this score. That's good. Over 100. That's good. It's a good number. Okay, so let's continue. I can't see the person. The person is smart. That's nice. So now, one painful thing is that I've analyzed this market. I think since about 2 weeks ago. I've seen this particular. I'm now at 4 hour time frame. I'm now at 4 hour time frame. I go down to lower time frames just to break down what I'm seeing on my chart. Okay, just to break down what I'm seeing on my chart. Okay, it's very painful that I've analyzed this market since about 2 weeks ago and I neglected it. So I called it negligence. It was very, very painful. Okay, this was the market here, this particular one that I'm pointing to. You can see I'm shorting at this particular zone. This particular zone, because I know that okay, there's a resistance here. This support turn to resistance. So this resistance turn to support. Now turn to another resistance again. So this is someone is making noise again. One more. Amos Musa. You don't mute yourself. Well, that's good. Okay, we are about 108 now. It's a good number. Okay. Can you guys still hear me? You want to help me record?
Yes.
You want to help me record? Okay, so I have analyzed this particular market. I've analyzed it since 2 weeks, like I said. So I already have my point of interest, which is this place. But the order I now have here actually made me forget that totally. It actually made me forget that totally. So Aveshi, Wawa Bili, Washo screen me. You get Wawa Bili, Washo screen me. That's what it will be. So, but you won't come to my camera that because they'll be looking at you. You get. So markets came from this particular support and it came to that zone of this resistance, this particular zone here. As you can see, this is where I put my entry before, and you can see this is where the market now came to this place. Of course, it passed my entering price, but I won't hit stop loss. But here's my stop loss above, and here's where the market got to, and it came down to about okay, not this one, to about that's about 60% on 10x. Okay, that's a good profit on Bitcoin. But of course, I didn't place the trade. All right. Also, after I didn't place the trade, I realized that okay, this trade I've missed it. I'm trying to show you the past events, and we are still going to discuss what we are going to be looking at on Bitcoin. Okay, on Bitcoin charts. I'll be rounding up now in the next 15 minutes on this analysis. I'll be done. Okay, so I now decided, okay, let me enter this trade again. Okay, if you are a student once again, my entry models is very cheap and unique. Sorry, don't let me use the word cheap. I think the word cheap is kind of awkward. Let me use the word simple. Okay, my entry model is very simple, very simple, and it works. Okay, of course, it cannot be every time, but it works. All right. So since I've missed this entry, I was not like, okay, let me go ahead and still place the trade above my initial entry because there will surely be a retest. Not surely, but most times. Don't let me use the word surely. There are most times surely going to be a retest. So I now came down to 15 minutes time frame to check for the market retest. Okay, so here is it. I have to put my entry price at the. I have a strategy called open and close strategy. If you are my student, then you should know this strategy. My entry is always at the open and close of a particular swing. Okay, like I said, if you're a student, you are already aware of this. And the reason why I'm going further to explain is just because some people here are not students. So that is where I'm going further to explain all of these things. So I put my entering price as the open and close of that swing as usual. But most times, okay, most times it work out and sometimes you get faded, just like the way I got faded. I actually gave this signal on our signal channel. Yeah, I gave the signal, but of course we have closed this now because the market is not in that direction anymore. Okay, what I'm looking at now is to place at that trade at this place, and I'll be telling you where I'm placing that trade if you're on this call. So you can go ahead and place the trade, but please minimize your risk. Okay, because market is all about probability. There is no certainty in the market. Okay, that is why you learn. I have a strategy called RAP strategy on our crypto course program. RAP strategy, it simply means RAP strategy: risk management, account management, and psychology. Those three things are very, very important in crypto. Okay, so if I'm telling you that, okay, I'm putting my entry here, it's your own choice to know how to manage your risk and how to manage your account. The reason why I'm saying this is because many people here, some people here are not students, and so that you won't be like, nah, carry the talk, say, make I go place this trade, and you lose them, and boom, your account is gone. I will not be responsible. Okay, so that's by the way. All right, and the reason why I'm saying this is just I'm being plain. If you know me, I'm always blunt. I'm being plain. I don't hide anything. All right, so that's it. Are you guys still following me? Let me know. Just let me know in the chat if you're still following me.
Yes,
Babe,
sir.
babe, let me close the door. Noise. Okay, okay, I can see the chat. Something is not. Someone is saying can't see anything. Okay, if you can't see anything, mute yourself. This man. If you can't see anything from your end, okay, what you can do is that check your network. Number one. Number two, exit and join back. That's number two. Number three, if the chat is not clear enough, you can minimize my face and enlarge my display screen so you can see what I'm displaying. All right, so people are saying they can see it. So if you can see it, just do those three things. Let's continue, guys, since you are following me. So I had to place my entry at this price because, like I said, I have a strategy that I use. So I placed my entry, but I got faded at this price. So as you can see, that market faded me here. This was my entry, just little, it happens anyways, but just have to let it go. And this one should have printed about 70% on 10x. All right, but we have closed it, and what I'm now looking at is that market is going to come to this price. What I'm looking at as my overall target is that market is still coming back to visit this zone, because there seems like some imbalance there. The market will still visit this zone. This is a swing here. Okay, the market can still visit, and this can be another one here. So before Bitcoin can still go ahead and eat 70k dollars, I'm still looking at markets doing these two. Okay, that is what I'm forecasting. Okay, so two things now. If I'm looking at entering on Bitcoin, I'm going to get my entry at this particular zone. Now this one is gone. Let me delete it to avoid distraction. It's gone. This one is gone. And this one too is gone. Now what I'm looking at next is this swing, because this swing have been reacted to, and once a swing have been reacted to, you move on to the latest one. So this is the latest swing that market needs to react to. So I'm going to go down to my M15 time frame to get my entry. So what I'm looking at is that I might be looking at my entry at this price. Okay, but sometimes once I have a very long week, I go to lower time frame to see if I still have my open and close in lower time frame. So I'm going to M5. Okay, I'm not having a better swing than that place. So what I'm just going to do right away is that I'm going to put my entry at that price. What I what I use is very simple, very simple. But of course, I will teach you some other stuffs because one thing I always tell people is that you know you have your own decision and what will work for me might not work for you. So we have sectioned, we have actually did our course in a way that um, everybody can choose what work for them. Everybody can choose what is working for them. So which means that if what I'm teaching you, you'd like to adjust it, fine, you can adjust. So that is why I I I don't really should I say compress my strategy or compress what I use on you as a student. No, I don't do that. I teach you different things and then you can work out what is working. But there's one thing I always say, okay, is that if you are analyzing or you are choosing your strategy, please do not always use trend line alone to make your decision. Do not always use trend line alone to make your decision because most times trend line alone does not really work. It's always being faded or you are going to hit stop loss. Babe, babe, all right. Are you guys following me? Babe,
Yes, yes, we can hear.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
okay, that's good. All right. Son is with my phone. I want to use my phone. So son is with my phone, and I want to use my phone. So I'm calling her right now, and she can't even hear me. Okay, so let's proceed. Anyways, so like I said, I'll be looking at my answer here. At this price, okay, because that is my next target. Then I'm going to be looking at my stop loss above this particular swing because most market can pass that place. It means that market did not react to this. So I'm going to a very low trade risk. This is just 1% trade. Okay, and I'm going to be gaining about. Please bring my phone. Bring my phone. Tell you I'm in a meeting. If you ask me, just tell you I'm in a meeting. So you still you are giving me a lot of work to do. Have you done the record? Have you done the record? Sorry guys. Sorry guys, just give me a second, please. Okay. This is nice one. Yeah, you can use it. So let me post this on my status. That's okay. Okay. So let's. Sorry guys. Let's move on now. I just want to update us okay that we are still on live so that people who want to join us can still join us. Okay, let me quickly update. Hey, who they come they make noise like this? Big peeps, mute yourself, please. Okay, and also please, if you are a student of ours, you are a premium student. There's a survey on the group. Please, that survey help us to fill it because we are using that survey to actually okay, we are using that survey to actually improve our service. Okay, if you see now that you are having problem with, put it there. If you have a bad review for us, put it there. If you have a good review, put it there so we can know where to improve our services. Okay, So please, if you are a student, check the group, check the pin message on the group for that survey. All right. Some minutes can let me post so I can we can continue. I have just 7 minutes more on my. I'm almost done, anyways. Then we can go to questions section. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Okay. So let's continue, guys. So like I said, I'm going to be having my entering around that price, but market might also um sorry guys, might also go back before then, but I prefer to be safe. One of my students said something, okay, and the guy is here. I saw him earlier. I don't know if he has left. Let me check if he's still on the call and let me acknowledge what he said. Okay. His name is Fola Jimmy. That's the name I know him, even though he doesn't want me to always call him that name. But I always forget his the name that he always wants me to call him. So he said something on the group. He said on our premium group, he said it's better to have a faded entry than to hit stop loss. When I saw that particular statement, I was like, wow, this actually makes sense. Okay. It's better to not eat to market not eat your entry than you eating stop loss. So it's better for your entry to be faded than eat stop loss, or you miss your entry than eat stop loss. And let me show you the reason why I said that. I'm coming in some minutes, guys. I will show you the reason why I said that. So the reason why I said that is because if you check this particular level, if you check this level, I'm admitting more people. If you check this level on our chat, if you check this level, I'm going to. Good afternoon, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so sorry, I had a visitor, so I quickly had to mute not to distract. So the reason why I said that is because I'm looking at where my chat did. I've used 30 minutes, so okay. Where is this chat now? Okay, so the reason why I said that is because if you can see this particular price, this is a resistance here. Okay, it means that market is trying to react to this resistance. But the reason why I have my entry here is because I want to play it safe. Okay, I don't want to short from this price. I want to play it more safer. I'm playing more safer. That's why I have my entry here, because you can say this is an FVG here. FVG means fair value gap. Okay. If you are a student, you are going to see that update in your course very soon. This week, by God's grace, I'm going to be updating that FVG in our crypto course program, explaining it. Okay, one sweet thing and one good thing about our course program is that I always update it. So if there's a new thing, I update the course. Okay, so if you are not a student, you are missing. Babe, let me to reduce that volume small. It's important. Okay, so that is why I'm not taking my entry here. Because some people want to ask me that, okay, but this is a resistance here now. Why are you not shorting from here? So that's my reason. So I prefer this particular swing to short. All right. So guys, that will be all for now. I think I've explained. In these 30 minutes we have used 34 minutes, and I've tried to explain from monthly time frame. I've explained this particular reason why markets jumped up from this zone, because like I said, what I always do at first come to my charts, once I come to my charts is to always know the market trend. So I always enlarge my chart to see the bigger picture. Okay, so that is why I'll come to add time frame of monthly time frame, and I showed you the resistance and the support, and I also showed you where market went to, and the reason why it repelled from this particular zone. I even showed you I had an entry in that particular price, and how market faded my next entry and the next thing I'm doing. So I've showed you the past, and I'm still showing you what I'm expecting in the market. So I believe with this 30 minutes call, I've been able to teach you some stuffs. I believe so. Okay, so if you have learned something, just do me a favor by letting me know in the comment section that yes, I've learned something, so I can be sure okay. I am not. Someone is saying no audio. Is it true? So I want to put on NEPA just disappeared. I want to put on our inverter. Some minutes, guys. Okay. Okay, so I'm back now, guys. Sorry, you know, your una NEPA just took off the light, so I have to change. It's not in automatic. Because I just came to the office since last week Thursday, so it was not an automatic inverter. If you are a trader, you better go and get inverter because these people will frustrate you. So someone is saying can't see anything. Is that true? Or can't hear me? Someone is saying can't hear me. Okay, I can hear you clearly. Thank you. Okay, it's your network. Okay. So I believe you have learned something. Let me know in the comment section if you have learned something. Okay, that's number one. Number two, please tag me on Twitter, tag me on Facebook that you joined. I posted this link. Did I post it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I posted it on my Twitter page. Okay, but I'm going to post the. Okay, yeah, I posted it. So tag me on the post that you have learned something, guys. I'm going to appreciate that. Tag me on the post at my Twitter name is Ola of Crypto, or call me Kayode Ola, any of the two. So let's ask questions, guys. So if you have a question, all you need to do is unmute yourself and speak. 30 minutes, 20 minutes safe because we have used 37 minutes to analyze markets. So like I said, this call is 1 hour. So we have just 22 minutes to ask questions.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, but please, sorry, before you speak, pardon me, I'm very, very sorry for cutting you short. Someone asked question in the comment section, so let me first answer that person because it seems like it's the first to ask question. So I would love to answer it first. He said, please, sir, I want to ask, most of your videos I watch, you don't use indicator. Please, do you use any, and which do you recommend for newbies? If you have known me since 2019, the last time I used indicator was around 2021 or 2020. Of course, when I started my journey, I came into the trading industry using Forex. Okay, but you know the reason why I left Forex, most of you already know, and I don't need to be explaining here because that's not the reason for this call. But I have stopped using indicator because indicator is an aftermath of candlesticks. Because I don't use indicator, so I want to tell you the reason why I don't use it. Indicator is an aftermath of candlesticks. Now, what do I mean? Now, let me use moving average as an example. Moving average, okay? Now, if this candle here you are seeing, if this candle is not going down, moving average will not go down. Okay, let me go to lower time frame to explain better. Now, I'm not discouraging you from using indicator. You know, like I said earlier, I said that as a student, I won't tell you not to do something. You can try it out. If it works for you, fine. Okay. Now, this candle going up right now, moving average will not move if the candle is not moving. So which means that moving average is just moving due to candlesticks moving. Same thing as RSI. I know most indicators because I've used it before, but I don't use it again. So you might be like, I don't even know them. Of course, I know how to use them. All right. Before you can say you don't use something, you must have tested it. So I've tested most of those things, but I don't use it. RSI before it moves, okay, candlestick might have must have moved. Okay, so I don't use them because indicators are aftermaths of candlesticks. But there's one indicator that I might recommend, but I don't use it. Is Fibonacci. Fibonacci seems kind of different, okay, because it shows you level at which you can enter the market, exit the market. But I basically prefer to use my support and resistance, supply and demand than use Fibonacci. Okay, so that I don't use indicators. So you can ask your question now. The guy that I want to speak before. Sorry for your.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Before that Bitcoin crash, it's not like 2 weeks ago. There is analysis you posted on your status. You call it shoulders and head, and it's a bit confusing or something like that. I don't know if you can talk about.
It was not confusing. Though market actually broke that structure. But let me show you. Let me show you what I saw then. It was not confusing. It was very very glaring. But market broke the structure. I think here is what I saw. Here is what I saw. I said there is a shoulder here, there is head here, and market will now form another shoulder here. So that's it. So that's it. You can see that market even formed
Okay, thank you.
a base here. Market formed a base here. This is a base right here.
Yeah.
So which means that market reacted to it,
All right.
but it did not hold. All right. So yeah.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Let me take another question. I'm seeing something in the comment section.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Sorry, hold on, please.
Good afternoon.
Someone is saying, how can one spot an FVG? Well, I can't do that in this call, but if you are a student, you are going to see that in your lesson in the next 1 week. If you're a student, you see that all you need to do to your course is that refresh your course, refresh the page itself, refresh it, or move the link that you have, move it to another browser and refresh. So you are going to see the listing there, the course, the FVG there. But if you're not a student, I can't explain that right here in this call because it's not something I can quickly explain. But it's something that's very, very simple. Son is okay. Another question in the comment section. Sorry, guys, let me take the comment section. Sorry, just hold on. Let me take the comments. Okay, continue. Speak. Then I'll take the comments after that.
Okay, so my question is like, so, but firstly, I really appreciate you for this session, sir.
Yeah, you are welcome.
So, the first thing is that anytime you drop analysis or anytime you do analysis, when there is like miss of an entry, why can't you just like
I know they hear you. I heard from why can't you just
okay now can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What I'm asking is that anytime we have our entry maybe being faded, why can't we wait for the market to retest that entry before cancel the order?
Okay.
Or once the market being faded.
I get your question. No, you are a student, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now there is one guy. His name is one of our students. His name is Adegbemi. So I believe that assuming you can speak, you should have answered your question perfectly. Okay. So one thing is that once market fade your entry, most times I will use the word most times. If it comes back, it's going to hit your stop loss. Okay, so that is why I always say cancel. But there are sometimes I will not say cancel. I'll just leave it. I'll just wait for market to see what market will do. So sometimes you go ahead to retest, but most times not at exactly that your entering price. So if you check this one as an example, like the one I used to analyze here, if you check it, market actually did what? Faded that entry. It faded it, but I brought down my entry. Sometimes you increase it, so it depends on how the market fade your entry. So sometimes you just cancel because If market go back to that entry, just go ahead to hit your stop loss. So I should say that I'm answering your question with experience. Okay, with experience. Sometimes just cancel it because market will go back and hit your stop loss. And sometimes you might be lucky, and sometimes you need to redefine your entry. So yeah, that's your answer.
Thank you very much. The second thing, because of the time, is that being your students, like it's taught us a lot of like strategy and how to apply all those things, risk management and the rest like that. So for me, I just want to ask, this one might be on personal bias. After doing analysis in terms of leverage, why do you normally like urge us to just use leverage like more than 10 to 20? Like, and there are some peers, if you choose them, they have 50x leverage, 25x, even 100x, a case study of BTC. So is there anything behind it, or just personal stuff? That's why
Okay.
just normally tell us.
Okay. It's a very good question, and it's a very simple answer. Now, the reason why is because you know I don't know. In a group of over almost 800 people, okay, in a group of almost 800 people, and I'm dropping a signal, I need to be careful because number one, some people might, not no, not all of them are students. Some are just signal subscribers. Some people might be trading with all of their portfolio because I don't know if they are aware of risk management, because they might say that yeah, this signal is coming from a premium group, it's coming from Cardiola, let me go and put all my funds. No be like that too. Me, I know they do like that. Even me, that do signal, they do like that. So I always recommend. I think from all the signals provider have been saying, I have personally, because I do case studies just to improve our program. I have the most Okay, we have the most secured stop loss to manage your account. You see some trade, your stop loss is going to if it hits your stop loss, you'll be losing about 70% of your capital. 70%. But the reason why I always say that use 10x is because of I've already who be that. I must not get you because I will remove you. So make sure you have mute yourself. The reason why I always say 10x is because I've calculated the risk and I don't want you to lose more than 20% of your capital. Now, it now depends on you. You can decide to increase the leverage. As a student, because I've taught you a lot, I've taught you risk management, and I told you that you should always do what? No amount you want to risk per trade before you even enter. So which means so if I am saying that you are going to lose 20% with 10x within yourself, you know that okay, this 10s, this 20% is too small for me. I want to risk $100. Now, if I'm losing $20, it's too small for me. I can afford it. I can say I want to lose $40. So in your personal interest, you can go ahead to increase your leverage to 20x. So which means that normally if you are going to lose 20% on 10x, once you increase it to 20x, you lose 40%. So it's more like a personal decision. But I always love to give a minimal stop loss, a minimal leverage, because of some people that might not know, that might not have the knowledge that okay, let me reduce my loss or let me increase it. So I always love to give that average. Maybe reduce that distance to make it's making noise. Reduce it. So, sorry guys, I'm having, should I say I'm having an August visitor today? August visitor. So that's why I'm waiting because, you know, women now, they want to distract you. And because I'm sure that some people will still listen to the recorded of this call. So once you are listening to the recorded, you are going to be, you can hear most of what I'm muting and I'm saying outside, so you can hear it. I have a visitor, so yeah, that's good. So what I was saying in that question is that you always have your own decision to make. So if I'm giving you 10x, you now use sabi how much wey you wan lose. You can increase it and you can reduce it, but I always love to give average because of some people that might not have that knowledge of reducing and increasing. So that's why. Let me go to the comment section now. I hope I've answered your question.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
So let me
Yeah,
go
it,
to the
it has
comment
been
section
answered.
now. I have an opinion, sir. Can you please extend our course to explain more about diligent trade? We have in the trading and investing course. Okay, I explained number one in trading and there's fundamental analysis. So go and study that. That's number one. Number two, I have made an update on the course where I explained how you can use desk trading, how you can use bunk trade. I've made an update. So because there are some people that see about this crypto course program, I always make an update. So please always refresh your link. Once you copy it from that email, paste it on your browser and refresh, or paste it on a new browser and refresh, so you can be able to see new videos that I've dropped. Okay, so but about dgen fully, we are going to bring dgen fully into the course, like teaching you how to dgen. But the reason why we don't really do that is because, I must not deceive you, the dgen ecosystem is based on inner circle updates. I must not deceive you. It's based on inner circle. On what do I mean? It's based on you have gotten that information firsthand. But if you are saying that you want to go and analyze to enter a trade, DJ, forget all you see on Twitter. I dey tell you plain truth now, man to man. Okay, plain truth is that forget all you see on Twitter. That I flip 1,000 to 2,000. I flip. Most of them are having inner information, and those coins are being created by the people that know themselves, by your idolos or idolos, or what they call yourself. They are being created by them, and they do what, they get that information right, and they buy, and then you buy it, and then they dump on you. Okay, so forget all those analysis sometimes, but of course we are going to bring it just to have the knowledge. We have brought some in. That's why I said go and update your course so you can see it. Someone said, yes, I've learned something, but I want to plead that this live session should continue very often, possibly every 2 weeks, to enable most of us that are still finding it difficult to improve ourselves. Yes, for our premium, for our students. If you are students here, we are going to continue this every Monday. No, I'm just allowing people from outside to come in just for today. Okay, but if you are a student, we are doing this every Monday, so please take notes. What's the meaning of RAP strategy? It means risk management, account management, and psychology. You will find these three well detailed in your course if you're a student. And if you're not a student, it's in our crypto course program. And you must answer my question though. Who be that one? Oh yeah, Olalekan Oyelade. Can you ask? Okay, I've answered now. I think I saw your question up. I think so. I can't see your question. Can you say it? Can you speak up? Okay, I've seen it. I've responded. So if you have any other question, please let me know. If you are here and you have a question, please pick up. We are rounding up in the next 7 minutes, because that will be 1 hour. Please, someone is asking for record. That record, I don't talk about from beginning. I'm not sure. Okay, this record you might be in the record you will get, you might be hearing me, but you might not hear the people talking. I'm using one PowerPoint because I have a this thing here, an app here, but that app, the last time I used it, I was not talking, so I'm using an inner built PowerPoint record. So I hope it's going to work out. Hopefully, if it did, fine. I will drop the record. If it did not, I'm very sorry about that. Okay. Okay, please, guys. Anyone with the record? Okay. So my question is, why you left Forex for us that I don't know? Please recap. The reason why I left Forex is very, very simple now. I'm not saying Forex is good. Okay. Like I said, I don't impose what I do on anybody. It's just go and do your thing. So why I left Forex is very simple. I can make money in crypto doing many things, like not just trading alone. Okay, for an example, there are crypto jobs where you look for a job with all these get owners and you get a job. I'll be saying that earlier. That's number one. Number two, you can do OTC trading over the counter. Okay, if you have the audience, I have people come to me and tell me, okay, they want to buy this, or they want to buy coin, they want to sell coin. So if you are here, we do OTC, but the lowest thing we do is $100. Okay, I don't buy and I don't sell lower than $100. So you have so many ways you can make money in crypto than Forex. I think Forex majorly is just through trading and all this proof firm, and most of those proof firm, they are just nothing to write home about. But like I said, I don't discriminate. So guys, I think that will be all for now. I hope you have enjoyed this call. The call might end now. Okay. So got the end. So that will be all for now. So if you are watching the recorded video, let me know if you have learned something in this video. Comment in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section, or anywhere you are seeing this video. Maybe on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook. Drop in the comment section what you have learned. I really really appreciate that. And that will be all for now. Share guys, and see you next week Monday for students.